History's Fastest Athletes is sponsored by and produced in conjunction with Speed Horse Magazine. Foaled in 1985, the Sorrel filly Dash for Speed was bred in partnership with the legendary B.F. Phillips. Owned and raced by Bob Blakeman and Tom Bradbury, Dash for Speed was trained by Larry Keeter and ridden by Steve Fuller. She was a daughter of Dash for Cash and Mighty Speedy by Mighty Deck. With 8 starts in her 2-year-old year, Dash for Speed had 4 wins and 4 seconds. The year was capped off with a daylight tally in the Rainbow Futurity at Ruidoso. With her eyes set on the 3-year-old Triple Crown at the New Mexico track, Dash for Speed would easily destroy the fields in her trial and the final of the Kansas Derby. Up next were 2 more daylight tallies in the trial and final for the Rainbow Derby. And in the All-American Derby, she led from start to finish on a sloppy track. To this day, Dash for Speed is the only filly to win the Derby Triple Crown at Ruidoso. She was named the 1988 champion 3-year-old and 3-year-old filly by the AQHA. Campaigned at 4, Dash for Speed notched a victory in the Grade 1 Rainbow Silver Cup at Ruidoso, where she had become a potent force, having won 9 stakes races at the mountain. After a tally in the Grade 1 World Championship Classic, she ended her '89 campaign with the honor of being champion-aged mare as well as champion-aged horse. In 1990, Dash for Speed's owners sent her to the West Coast and the famous barn of Blaine Schwaneville. The goal was clear: a world championship for Dash for Speed. She started her 4th year of racing with a track record run at Los Alamitos in the Grade 1 Ann Burnett Handicap. Just 2 weeks later, while facing possibly one of the toughest fields ever assembled for the 440-yard Los Alamitos Championship, Dash for Speed, with a blistering time of 21.37 seconds, claimed her 9th Grade 1 win. In the most prestigious event for older quarter-horse runners, the Champion of Champions, Dash for Speed went wire to wire in what would be her last race ever, leading to her coronation as World Champion of 1990. Dash for Speed had a lifetime record of 22 wins, 4 seconds and 2/3 in 31 starts. She retired with $1.2 million in earnings and a record 10 Grade 1 victories. Dash for Speed, one of history's toughest, most competitive, and fastest athletes.
Speed Horse Magazine, the industry's most widely read and respected magazine. Complete coverage of quarter horse racing and industry events. Sponsor of the Speed Horse Race Series. Visit speedhorse.com.